What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in today's episode I'm going to be looking at replacing the torsion bars in the Prelude's boot with some gas struts. And I know that there's been a lot of queries on the various Facebook pages as well as forums as to how people exactly go about doing this. I'm probably not going to be able to do a very detailed video because the space is quite cramped in the boot, but hopefully what I am going to showcase today will give you guys a little bit more insight into how to get this retrofit done. And I'll just show you over here. These are the brackets which were supplied, and then the two gas struts as well. And then I've also got some gas struts for the bonnet, and if I do have enough time today, then I will actually showcase doing the installation of that as well. So without further ado, let's get to the boot. As you guys can see over here, it is open already, and I just did a quick trial removal of one of the torsion bars using a pair of water pump pliers. Don't know what you guys overseas would term this tool, but yeah, I haven't got the correct torsion tool or torsion bar tool to remove the torsion bars itself, but it seems that the water pump pliers as well. So let's get to the boot, show you guys the removal process on the other one, and then we will mock up how I'm going to do the installation of the brackets and gas struts. So as mentioned, I ended up using a water pump pliers. It's very similar to that removal tool, and what I did, if I can just show you guys over here, and you'll see that that one is actually now in the incorrect position because I did try to maneuver it to push it back so I could get it into the, as you can see, there's two grooves. Yeah, so there are two grooves. The first groove is for mounting position without a spoiler, and then the higher one is for mounting position with a spoiler. So utilizing the second position while having the Mugen wing on would have meant that the boot lid would lift up a little bit, but not sufficiently for my use, as I want the boot to actually pop open and open up completely without any assistance. So yeah, I just need to remove that one now, but effectively once I show you on this bar on that side, I think it is, then we'll be able to look at it together. Okay, so I'm also just trying to give you guys a view of the clip that holds the torsion bars in place, and you'll see, if I can show you with my finger, there's this tab which you will push forward, and then this part you have to pull down. So hopefully I can show you guys while leaving the phone in position, but if not, then hopefully it won't be that difficult for you guys to remove yourselves. There you go. That clip is now loose, and once your torsion bars are freed, then you can actually just go ahead and pull it out of the clip and then release it off the hinge. And here we've got that remaining torsion bar, and as I mentioned, you'll slot it over the back section, use this part as leverage, and you're going to lift so that you can release that bar off the hook. Now I would suggest that you also use something to prop up the boot lid or deck lid, just to make sure that it doesn't fall on top of you while you're busy. So as you guys just saw, that torsion bar literally wanted to throw itself at my hand. So just make sure that you have a good grip on your water pump plier or whatever tool it is that you are using, so that you don't cause yourself any injury. But thankfully we've got both of those bars out. Now we can start mocking up how we're going to mount those brackets and get the new struts in.
Check that size of that bucky. Just check. You come here with the bucky like that and think we're going to get this table on here. All right, let's see. Let's get your thoughts on this first. Okay. What do you think? Is it going to fit?
Yes, sure. Oh. Possibility.
I love the positivity of the word possibility. It's not a straight out no. And you, sir, what do you think? Is it going to fit?
This is making me worried.
Is it making you worried?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is fine.
You see, the width is fine, but it's the height. Yeah. So maybe it's going to go on the roof.
On the roof is going to fall off.
I assume you have ropes, young man.
On the trigger, I ain't never given up. Lock up in my pocket, guess they wanna test my luck. Finger on the trigger, I ain't never given up. Lock up in my pocket, guess they wanna test my luck. Finger on the trigger, I ain't never given up. Lock up in my pocket, guess they wanna test my luck. Finger on the trigger, I ain't never given up. Pressure, put the pressure, put the pressure, pressure, put the pressure, put the pressure.
Welcome to the garage, the new haberdashery or workbench, and this is just one more piece of the puzzle to actually get Hood's garage or showroom style garage into a presentable state. And this part, which is the sliding tray that I'm actually excited about, will be used to house all my tools, spanners, that sort of thing. And then the top and even on the sides there are rough patches to it, but it will be a quick fix. I can always just sand it down, treat it with either a varnish or even paint it to match with the walls and ceilings. But overall, I am super excited to finally have something that can neaten up the back section of the garage. Okay, so before we make any more progress on that gas strut retrofit, I'm just on my way to Patrick now, and if you guys have been watching Divan's bolt series on his EG, you will have seen that Patrick has been assisting with getting Divan's boot setup and audio sorted for his car, and Patrick is also going to be assisting me with Wood's boot bolt, as well as then getting those gas struts mounted to that rear boot lid. So yeah, let me just continue driving quickly. He is going to be doing my custom floorboard, and then I've also removed the side liners from the boot because I'm wanting to do a color change on that. So fingers crossed this is going to come out looking sweet. He does understand my process, my madness, and what I'm wanting from the bolt. So yeah, fingers crossed everything is going to look the part. So I was always thinking of going that route for the interior. It's just I never trusted myself to do it.
Yeah,
yeah. No, spray on your walls. Your walls look like it was just painted also.
Now was the dry stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, it's darker than that. That's like
it almost looks like an yeah. So I'm keen to see what that's gonna come out like.
It's dark already.
Yeah, so hopefully
it's gonna be deeper than that.
Oh, that's perfect. And then like there's
it's not thick.
Yeah, it's like you'll see there's like a couple of issues on it. So like so I was gonna say probably glue, if you've got washers, maybe just to glue on the back, just to hold it there, because eventually the clip will go back in. And then like I said, when I was using the spring stuff, I slotted the sides, but I'm thinking maybe I'll take a soldering iron and just plastic weld it. So that
I'm pretty sure the glue should hold it.
or if the glue will hold it, then that's also cool.
If I have to, I'll use the plastic welder just to attach this plastic.
Okay.
back
Have you
together.
got a plastic welder?
I bought
And so
myself
you
a
say you
fix
got
my-
everything.
fix my lip on my car.
Yeah. And then wherever I slotted this one.
This one is slotted here.
Yeah.
But we are gonna slot them.
Oh no,
again.
this one is slotted there.
We are gonna slot them
yeah, for
again
the towers.
For the towers. Before and after pics.
This monstrosity.
This is just for me to get the template. This is loose.
Yeah, and then that material can also just be pulled off. Yeah, if you wanna chuck it, you can chuck it too.
I'll cut out the template. I'm gonna keep it. I'd rather keep it for until you can come test with the floor.
And I'm talking about the material.
Oh, the top
If you
material.
rip that off, yeah, you can chuck that because I'm not gonna use it again. Or unless you wanna keep it maybe as samples for something you wanna do.
See,
You
we'll find a
never
use
know.
for
That's
that
about it. Yeah.
try and cover this panels, this one in the back panel,
Yeah.
with the black as well, so it stands out a bit. With the side panels being the red,
The red, yeah.
so this will break
Yes.
it
Exactly
with
what we want.
with that. So
But that suede though, man.
the suede
Yeah.
for accent.
Nah, definitely.
I can either do the whole box in suede to like break the boot up completely, so your floor, your box will stand out,
Yeah.
because your tank is black as well.
I think if the material is going to be enough to do the
I
whole
can always
box.
go get another meter if
Okay.
if I need to on the back. Because usually, like I don't know if you saw with Divan's boot, the side panels.
The sides
red,
were,
red,
yeah.
and only the whole box was grey, so I
Yeah.
can break it with the
Okay.
in between the two.
You decide which you think is going to be the
Here's
more
the-
show look.
All the wood standing,
Okay.
so I'm ready to start.
I'm excited. And this one is here. Is that what you used on Divan's?
No, that's just the offcuts.
Oh, offcuts.
I usually keep the offcuts, so sometimes
Yeah,
I need to make
extra
like little
pieces,
speaker
yeah.
rings or stuff.
Yeah.
So I
Oh,
keep
cool,
that.
man.
What?
So yeah, wood has been dropped off now by Patrick, and he's now going to start with a full mock-up in the boot, and yeah, get the fitting and stuff sorted.
Glue the panels
Oh,
up.
sweet, thank you, man.
The only thing I need to do is on here you said I must glue all washers behind the holes.
That was on the
mounting
other one.
holes.
This one I'm not too phased about. So I actually had my air line coming through there initially. So that one, I think because it's a big clip, so it should just go back into place and not be an issue. That other hole was, I think, on the other one. This one here, which you probably, yeah, you've glued it already.
I
So-
glued the yeah, it was split open as well.
Okay.
I glued that up. Glued this up. I still need to sand this down a
Yeah,
bit,
okay, no, cool, man. Thank you.
and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah,
The
I'm
floor is easy
excited.
because the floor I literally just have to
Trace that outline, yeah.
But it's gonna be on two sheets,
Yeah,
so that the one side can
Can get the pivot, yeah.
I don't know if you saw the hinge inside.
yes, I saw the hinges also.
I'm gonna
So you're going to try and make a slot in it
I'm
somehow.
gonna slot into the wood so that
Yeah.
the wood is still very close to each other.
Okay.
Because if I have to do it like
Yeah, then you
normal,
basically
then
see
you'll
that, yeah.
the hinge, yeah.
That makes sense. I figured when you said you're gonna try and hide it, so I was like, okay, no, cool, that's gonna work.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah. This is going to be like
I'll send you
my dream come true finally after
send
3
you
years.
some updates
Yeah,
as I go along. Once I do the rough floor setup,
yeah,
your box is gonna be a bit unorthodox.
that's fine.
Because of the strut bar, you
Yeah.
want the strut bar still visible, so I'm gonna do something,
Okay,
figure something out with the strut bar.
no, cool, man. And then you're still going to do the front firing ports.
I'm gonna do something else. I'll show
Okay,
you what I have.
something similar to what Ivan's looks like.
You don't want the port facing up.
I don't want it
or
up, yeah.
sideways or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'll make sure that the port Space is full.
Cool. So yeah, we're leaving wood here, and the next time you see us, she'll have a new boot display, but I'm not going to reveal it in this video. You guys will have to wait until on the day.
Exactly. Buy a ticket to come see the car. Space between the tank and the board that you can store.
Yeah, you're able to access the spare.
Get your spare out easily. See?
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Look, I figured when I was gonna either need access to the spare wheel or whatever, because sometimes I put stuff on top of the spare wheel also, you know, like maybe jumper leads or whatever, just in case.
It might be a bit tight.
No, but apart from being tight, I figured if I'm gonna take the spare wheel out, I'll have to grab it and sort of angle it slightly.
Yeah.
Which is quite fine. I'm happy with that arrangement, but that box is looking way.
Yeah, the gapping is just for the material.
Yes, yes.
You can't make it tight against each other because
Yeah. And I like how you
scraping
managed to
and
get that flush. So you obviously use the router rabbiting bit, I think they call it.
But yeah, I know we wanted originally to angle the pumps.
Yeah.
But if I angle the pump, then it lays over the flap.
Okay.
And
Even if you angle the back part, I don't mind if you shove more of that to the corner. Because remember, I'm not really going to be using the, like the jack and stuff. It will go in there, but well, I don't even know if I'm going to.
The reason why I made it that is because you might
yeah.
still want to have access to the jack.
So you see the original jack, the bearing strip, because the car was too low. So I was putting a lot of
couldn't lift it too high.
Yeah, so every time I was using the jack, I exerted too much force on it, and then eventually the bearing started. Well, the part that compresses the bearings in. Yeah, I love catching this stuff.
So Connie said I must finish everything that I need to finish. So tomorrow I'm going to start with the sound deadening and so on.
Okay.
Do you have a cover that goes over here?
So there's no, this is as it is, but remember I said the next phase of the build will be to put something here with a screen and then with those super tweeters.
I don't want to put sound deadening on you now because it's going to
without, yeah, it's going to look off, like Divan's car looks basically, not that his car looks off, but I mean, you're going to see it.
You must still get carpet.
Yeah.
I have a few of those push-in this panel clip
thingies
for the carpets.
Okay, so you're just going to make
we're gonna just cut out a piece of carpet, thick carpet for him, like the speaker box material, similar to what the cars come
like
up with.
Acoustic carpet.
Just to cover that.
Yeah. So mine will be a bit more of an extravagant detail, but I mean we'll talk about that.
Yeah, that we can
do. That will be probably if
that's
I do
easy. That's one board.
Yeah.
You don't even need. Okay, you can use about 16 more, and then just to build it up to something else for the speakers and stuff.
Yes.
Space for speakers.
No, but I'm gonna be
tomorrow. It's
super happy to see this.
Tomorrow I'll start with the sound deadening.
Okay.
And finishing off the box, and then I have to finish off the edges of this. Like I usually round off the surrounding edges, so that when you do put it in, it doesn't look so.
Yeah, it's not that hard lines or hard edges. Yeah.
Same like with the edging of the box and so on. I'm gonna see if I can. Like you said we wanna wrap the box completely with the suede.
Even if
I can add some of
I was going to say, even if you can add some of that as like accent or something.
Or something. But I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do 2 ports or just do one on either side.
Yeah, so that was initially like Divan's got it with it.
Yeah, he has 2 ports.
Yeah.
Because his box is big.
Oh yes, that's also true. Yeah. See what's going to work. You can let me know.
I don't want to take up too much space on the inside of the box.
Yeah, because then you start losing volume also.
Exactly. So maybe just one port, because you see the mounting distance.
Yes.
If I put that up, this is the size that was
And the
that we
specification
checked was 231,
Yes.
230 something.
something like that, yeah.
So
You went according to the spec.
I made the hole according to the spec. But now you must think of the overhang.
Yeah.
So the surrounding part, the mounting part of
Yes,
the
yes.
speaker is probably gonna.
Do you want to
gonna
drop the
be
sub
over
in
here.
and check? Or you want to leave it till tomorrow?
Let me do that tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, so sound deadening tomorrow, finishing off all the wood.
Yeah.
I need to I already marked off the holes where I need to drill.
Okay.
I have of those screw in there. I need bolts for that also
Okay.
to mount the.
Yeah.
I have these wooden.
Oh
screw-ins
yes, yes.
to mount that
Yeah.
from the back, and then
And then you can
just
screw in, yes.
So then you don't mess with screw holes
Yeah.
and all the stuff. You can
At
just
least it's something
easily-
solid,
If
yeah.
you want to undo it, you can undo
Exactly. But yeah, like I said, if you want to turn the compressors with the motor part facing more to the inside, but look, then you see the name on the compressor also, I suppose, which I'm okay with. As long as it's not going to interfere with how we.
How you open
Lifting
the
that panel, yeah.
That was my thought
Yeah.
initially. The other thing you must think of the heat.
Oh yeah, it's
The
also
heat the
true.
compressors give off also. So if I put it too much.
But then
into the
again, I
corner,
also
it
don't
might-
run like. How long is it gonna take me before I actually need the compressors to kick in? Because the air cups use far less air than what the bags would.
Cody was confused this afternoon. I told him there's 2 pumps, there's a 5-gallon tank. And he was like, so you're still just gonna run the cups from there? I told him this was not for the look.
It's all for the look, yeah. It's nothing
See,
else.
if I do turn it, that's gonna be a tight. That's about the most it's gonna be able to turn without interfering with this.
Okay.
Without interfering with the flap. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, you can decide tomorrow how you want to go.
If it's better for it to be straight.
I can have a vision, but at the end of the day, you the guy that's building, and whatever is going to make the most
If it
sense.
was this way, then the motor comes in, because you must remember the
Yeah, the
must
filter
still come
also,
on the
yeah.
front also. I would think maybe straight would be better.
Okay.
I mean, you can still see.
Yeah, I can still see it, yeah.
Everything. The only thing is this leads are obviously gonna hang out. We can get can get that what do you call it, tester tape,
Okay.
material tape,
Yes, yes.
twist it around here so that you don't
Yeah.
take notice that
I've also got that, you know, the tubing that you slide over
heat
the,
shrink.
almost like heat shrink, but that one that flicks one.
Oh, like this.
Yeah. I've got of that also
You
at
can
home.
get that or so. You just need a piece just to
Okay.
hide it away.
Yeah.
So maybe punch a hole through the
Through
carpet.
the carpet. Or even just use one, because there is a hole more or less
Yeah.
somewhere there, I think. Or
Just
whatever. But
pass
yeah.
pass it through there and then just cover that with
Mhm.
tube.
I'm excited. Coming along nicely.
Yeah, what else is there? Yeah, just sound deadening tomorrow. I'll see everywhere I can get sound deadening.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
assuming on the
especially
insides there, yeah,
flat
because that
panel.
is, yeah, every time I take out the liners and then I look at it, I'm like, you know, why is it so thin?
You know, just put the piece in. Yeah, but it will make a massive difference.
No, no, I know, yeah.
Feel here, this thing is in my car. You can knock on the doors, nothing here, no sound.
Sure.
That sound.
Yeah.
The entire part of the car is.
Okay.
I still need to do the
Yeah. But I'm sure you must have seen like the guys overseas when they do their audio build and stuff. They've got the speaker foam that goes in the surround before it touches on the inner door
that's
door
to seal
cards.
the- to seal the
Yeah,
speakers
then
as
they've got ones for the rear and then they do all the sound. So I've also been wanting to do stuff like that, but
We can once we do
Yeah.
this setup, then we can put a few
Yes.
pieces of sound in on here.
Ah, that's fine. I'm fine to not do it now. Like I said, that's a different plan altogether.
Yeah, because you don't have anything rattling here either. Because
Now, so you'll actually be
This is the
surprised. This thing was rattling with a 12. It used to make.
but don't
The
you have
bootlet?
like a foam or something underneath it?
There
It's just
is.
sealed directly to
No. So yeah, but the bootlet itself, because the bootlet is light, but the spoiler is heavy. So as soon as there's pressure,
Then
it sort of
wherever
pushes
it's
it.
thin,
Yeah,
vibrates it.
it was pushing on the boot. So you could see my bootlet doing that.
So I'll put sound deadening on there.
Yeah.
I'll run some
Around the
sound
back,
deadening
yeah, because
around the
something
back.
on my bumper does vibrate. Could more than likely be the number plate garnish, but
Could be.
yeah,
Put around here. I'll put some in the
in the
wheel well as
well.
well.
Okay.
And then wondering if I can, maybe I'll put some up here as well. See
Okay.
these little holes.
Yeah.
It's good to seal
Yeah.
those up,
Mm.
especially if you want to keep the sound
Okay.
nice and deep. But yeah, I'll put on wherever I can.
Did you see what I was referring to about that board around the
Around
amp?
the amp, I see it.
Yeah, so
like
it's literally like just a shroud or beauty panel.
Is that amp in that thick?
That's a thick amp.
See what I can do there.
So I literally just outlined the amp, and that's why we'll see like everywhere where there's a cutout piece for the wiring and so on.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally just so that I can have access to put stuff in, but there's nothing else behind it. That's just the seat and the amp.
I'll see what I can work out here.
Okay.
If there's of the floor material, if I'll maybe cover the whole
Yeah.
back of the seat
Okay.
so that you don't see.
Yeah,
the-
because
the
I don't
grey.
like seeing that grey. It's gonna throw the whole look out.
And yeah, I know the. I don't even see this little block I put in there. Because if I take it out, it slides forward.
Okay.
It is now pushing the amp back slightly.
Yeah.
But I don't know how I never checked yet how noticeable it is from the inside of a car. That is why I was asking if I can mount the amp directly to the seat. But now
Yeah.
you're saying it is
It
already.
is directly,
So
yeah.
I must figure something out there and see what happens. But so far so good.